She'll be up.
Huh? Didn't you specifically tell me to stay up tonight because you wanted to talk?
I knew I could count on you, Proxy. Anyway, the reason I'm bugging you at this hour is... lately, my ethereal research has been like a Tarrasque mixer trying to get through the old metro tunnel in Cretan Hollow.
Whoa, that's rough. How are things going before you hit the bottleneck?
I had this plan to turn our lawn into pedal sofas for hollow camping. And I tried to figure out how the traffic lights on Fawn worked. Oh, do you happen to know, if you tie both ends of a specter's cloak into a knot, how does it keep floating?
Wait, Lucia, where are all these research ideas even coming from?
What do you mean, where? From the hollows, of course. Just walk on in, but I'll admit,
the inspirations are not enough? Or...
Proxy, I guess the titles of my posts haven't... If I can't come up with something as attention-grabbing as the fiery serpent, then no matter how many times I write about blast crawlers, and when that happens, where can I find
What's a night horror? Some rare ethereal you're interested in?
Well, it's kind of a long story. For now, think of it as an ethereal. An ethereal that can enter people's dreams and talk to them. Wait, Proxy? Do you think ethereals can communicate?
Anything's possible in the hollows. If ethereals could talk, I'd ask the Fawns why...
I know what you mean, Proxy. Normally, I'd say this is just big, but right now, I've got the... Before diving into the hollow, we have to make a stop at Fluffy.
Why are we going to Fluffy of all places?
Oh, I'm going to buy a toy.
What? A toy? Did you get a pet?
Not yet, actually. But I know Chestnut's gonna be the goodest pup.
Oh, I get it. You're trying to win over a puppy with treats and toys.
Yes!
Wait, if you're getting the toy now, then are you planning to take it into the hollow?
Hey there! Welcome in! Looking for something special today?
If I want a little doggy to come up to me on her own...
Honestly, you don't need to buy anything to get close to a pup. Genuine kindness, some patience. It's true!
Kindness, patience, and passion, huh?
No. It's just...
I've met lots of special needs pups. Some were abandoned, some have been on their own since... Let me think. What about this? A brand new line of treats for puppies! I packed it with all sorts of delicious jerky. They're super yummy. No pup can resist it. Sorry, the smell got me.
That's okay. But, I don't think Chestnut would like this. Chestnut is...
I see. Then maybe you want to give this one a go. Our most popular toy. It's a battery-powered bird that flaps like the real thing.
This looks great!
I'm afraid not. It's actually designed more for cats, and it's built to be lightweight, so what?
Chestnut's a big girl.
Oh, if you don't mind something a little old school, it's actually more of a pillow. It doesn't have any bells or whistles, but it's really sturdy and great for gnawing. It's also infused. People can't really smell it, but dogs usually...
Aww, this is adorable!
So Chestnut is a big, picky, grumpy puppy with a weak sense of smell?
What's weird about that? I'll take this one, please.
You got it. Hope it helps you bond.
Oh, it...
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Let me think. All right, let's head that way.
Help! Help!
Huh? Isn't that... strange. This place was nice and quiet last time I was here.
By nice and quiet, you mean there weren't as many ethereals back then?
But the ethereals here were always pretty chill. They hardly ever gather like this.
Ethereals? Chill?
Yep.
Thank goodness I was this close to being killed.
Huh? Which hot tea are you talking about? Among the pack of ethereals...
Oh, maybe you didn't see it. There was a smaller hottie. That one right there. It lured me all the way here and got me ambushed.
Never heard of anything like that before. How did it trick you?
It ran ahead like it wanted me to chase.
That's pretty weird.
It's not that weird. You young folks shouldn't underestimate how crafty those things can be.
No, I mean, in the Hollow, most people run away from ethereals. That little hot tea from earlier, if you want to dodge it, it'd be easier than a Thanatos dodging a blast crawler. Why did you even chase it?
I didn't chase it. Look, I was minding my own business in the Hollow, and that hottie...
Now that's interesting. I've only heard of symbiotic ethereals in Hollow Zero. Maybe that little hot tea has what it takes to be the next Nineveh.
I don't get what you're on about. You run into ethereals in the Hollow, you eliminate them. Instead of taking down that ethereal, you're now blaming me?
Whoa there. Chill out, mister. She literally saved your life earlier. She's just trying to understand what happened to you. Is that so wrong?
You...
Roxy?
What do you mean? You've always been a little absurd, no? Just kidding. I've gotten used to your unique way of thinking.
I knew it! Now we're totally in sync. Like how Arimon and Spectre always find each other. Plus, that investigator earlier was quite... I mean, that's the first time I've ever heard anyone accuse Chestnut of...
Wait, Chestnut? Who?
Yeah! Chestnut. Ever since I met Chestnut, she's never harmed anyone from outside the Hollow. More than once, she quietly led me to it this one time. Right around here, my carrot stopped working.
A hottie? Working as a rescue dog in the Hollow? Are you serious? And here I thought...
There's other reasons, of course. What's strange is, the last few times I saw her, I kept feeling like some...
A kind and gentle ethereal? I need a second.
It's a long story. Ugh. And thanks to that weirdo earlier, let's look around a bit more. I think Chestnut went that way. Let's go take a look.
Don't worry, one swing will do. This is your last page.
Strawberry!
Sleep well.
Strawberry, this Thanatos storm! This stage is
As
mine!
for Shadow, this is your last page.
It's up to you, partner. Pretty, right? Practicing moving in slow-mo. Gracious strike!
You will rest amidst the Woo! Hup. Yeah. Night wall.
Ether Purge! The name of the night emissary!
Wanna play a game? A little reward. Hup. This is your last page.
Chestnut, I know you're there! You didn't hide your tail properly!
Did she actually understand that?
Of course! She always understood me. Aw, you don't like it?
Just give me a few minutes.
Aww. Chestnut still wouldn't take my gift. Do you think that investigator spooked her? Maybe that's why she's being extra cautious today.
Well, we can always head back to Lemnian Hollow next time and look for her again.
Okay. I hope we get to see Chestnut next time. Oh, right. I promised to tell you why I well... Long story short, Chestnut is a gift the night horror sent me in a dream.
I think I remember you mentioning the night horror, but...
You already know I'm one of the night watchers out on the fringes of New Eridu. The stories say that long ago, our ancestors fought a powerful ethereal. The battle lasts sometimes. When our people fall asleep at night, they dream of the night horror. And in their sleep, they walk straight into the hollow, drawn to its... Over time, we've come to realize that the more people who...
What a terrifying curse! Is there a way to break it?
No. That's why we moved to the outskirts of the city and stopped sleeping at night altogether. If we must rest, the strange thing is, the night horror left more than just a curse. In the hollows, ethereals don't attack us. And this staff, it's the only weapon left from when our ancestors fought the night horror. The chieftain said I was the most gifted of the younger generation. Or something like that. I'm still not sure what made him decide that. But he gave this staff to me.
Being seen as one of the ethereals and copying their moves.
It was a night not long ago. She was telling me stories of the night horror. How it's both feared and revered by our people. She even described the night horror she saw in it that night. I dreamed of the night horror's gaze. It was looking at me. It looked tired. Like it had been through a big fight. We stared at each other. Like survivors meeting after a disaster. Not long after that dream, I met Chestnut right where the dream had guided me. She didn't seem eager to be friends, but she wasn't hostile either. And that's why I've always believed Chestnut is a gift.
So, the night horror was just being nice?
I don't know, but I think Chestnut is such a good girl. If we could... And what if the night horror is just like Chestnut? What if we could communicate with it? Then maybe everything our people have endured could sound silly, doesn't it?
Not at all. I get what you mean, Lucia.
Even among my own people, no one really believes.
What happened? Don't panic. Take your time and tell me slowly.
It's the night horror. There's word in my tribe that the night, our old chieftain, he sleepwalked into Lemnian Hollow.
What?
A few days ago, some people came to speak with the chieftain. They asked if any night watchers would volunteer to sleep at night so they could follow the sleepwalkers into the hollow and find the night horror. They promised they only wanted to learn more about the night horror's powers. And if anything went wrong, they'd wake us right away. But for everyone's sake, not long after, people overheard the chieftain arguing with someone loudly.
That sounds suspicious.
But they left right after they spoke with the chieftain. No one saw them return or sneak into the tribe. It looked like the chieftain just began sleepwalking because of the night horror. And following the fate of all night watchers,
something's definitely off here.
I've been carrying the staff he gave me. Maybe all night watchers will eventually embrace their fate, sleepwalking back into the hollow and becoming one of the ethereals. But until that day comes, we live as people. We live our lives to the fullest. So if anyone took away the chance of him living his life to the fullest, even if it was the night horror itself, I need to know why. A crossroads. The ethereals seem riled up today.
Huh? How do you know that? They all look the same to me.
See the glow around their cores? It's shifting fast. Much faster. About 20% quicker than usual.
Whoa. You can tell?
It's a hater.
You actually know this ethereal? Did the chieftain?
No, not like that. But if the chieftain had turned into an ethereal, he would be a far stronger one than this.
Huh? Go chieftain, I guess.
High-ranked ethereals never get along. So if one is flexing its muscle here, it might actually be good news for us.
I'm not following what you just said. But if you're calling it good news, it's good news.
Yeah! Yep. But first we need to deal with this little troublemaker. It's being a menace.
Next page is the ending! Sleep well.
Wanna play a game?
Not late, am I?
Ether Curse! Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams!
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Pretty, right? Yeah. Like a shadow. Like a shadow. No other clues nearby, huh?
What was that?
Huh? Chestnut? Did you come looking for me to hang out? Oh, you mean you want us to follow you? Come on, let's follow her.
Hold on, just like that?
Let's go! We've entered the Hollow so many times, but this is the first time we've had a tour service!
Wait, watch out for ethereals! And I don't mean Chestnut.
Emergency! Excuse me, coming through. Sorry, pardon me, coming through. Sorry! Whew, looks like everyone's in a rush today.
Weren't we supposed to be looking for clues? I think I just hit my steps for the day.
Chestnut, what is it you're leading me to?
Don't tell me we'll get all the way there just to find out she was chasing after a lost chew toy or something. Are we finally here?
Wait, that's... Kieran? And what's that beside him? Kieran? Kieran! Are you okay?
Lucia? What are you doing here?
I heard about the chieftain. What about you? Did you also...
I don't really... I asked a friend to keep watch for me, but somehow I still ended up sleepwalking. Before you guys woke me...
It's pretty late. Maybe that friend of yours also dozed off.
I don't know. I saw him as a friend. He's always in an investigator outfit. Last time I ran into trouble in the Hollow, he was the one who saved me. Lucia knows. When things go south in the Hollow, we Night Watchers are always the first ones to be abandoned.
What? Why? Just because you don't get attacked by ethereals, they treat you like...
Mm-hmm. Especially when the ethereals come swarming. But then again, I guess it's not always intentional. Sometimes people genuinely can't tell. In the chaos, a Night Watcher and...
That's crazy. But there's something...
In dangerous situations, people tend to turn on anyone they see as different. And they always say things like, "You'll be fine. The ethereals won't attack them."
Most of the time,
That's why, after that guy saved me.
I understand what you mean.
Strange. Well, lately, he's been asking a lot about the night.
Communicate with ethereals?
Yeah, he saw me trip over a beholder engine once. It just looked at me and left me alone. Didn't attack me or anything. By the way, speaking of calming and communicating with ethereals...
You mean those ethereals I summoned? I layered some visual effects on top of simulated ethereal attack patterns, so it looks...
I see.
Oh, that's Chestnut.
This ethereal's been sitting there quietly this whole time. I thought maybe it could understand us.
Ah, yes, totally. Exactly! When sitting still, she doesn't use much ether, so she looks really well behaved. This illusion isn't doing very well. I'll have to practice more later. Aw, I was gonna ask her to do something else too!
Oh, this ethereal looks insanely real. I've seen some of...
I guess so. Thanks.
But even with the staff passed down in our tribe, does that mean what the guy's after? Controlling or communicating with ethereals?
Manipulating the ether environments to control ethereal behavior isn't totally far-fetched. Take Geppetto from Hollow Zero. It could even command other ethereals to launch in. But this strange device here? I doubt it can pull off anything close to what Geppetto can.
If we're talking about massive symbiotic ethereals like Geppetto, then yeah, it could definitely manipulate the ether environment. But I feel like we don't really need something that extreme. If we just want to change how ethereals behave, then maybe...
As expected from our ethereal expert.
No. But the ethereals we encountered earlier were unusually agitated. And don't forget the chieftain's disappearance. What if someone's using the Night Watcher's abilities to try and communicate?
Are you saying that someone's been experimenting on us?
That's right. They probably want to exploit the Night Watcher's abilities to locate the Night...
This theory actually lines up with how we've been treated during...
But it's just a theory for now. We shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Okay. I'll keep you posted on what...
Weird little thing. Belle! Come take a look at this thing! Chestnut? Wow! You like this pillow, don't ya? Thanks so much for today. Will you come play with me again next time? Yes, she'll come too. It's a promise then.
Who will come to? Me? It was nice meeting you, Chestnut.
Oh, it's nothing. I was just wondering why the chieftain chose to give me the staff. If a family in Eridu had been holding on to a secret weapon, you'd expect it to go to someone powerful. Someone who could last the long... Not that the Night Watchers believe whoever slays the most ethereals is the strongest.
But you really know the ethereals. The staff is a relic left behind after the Night Watchers confronted the Night Horror, giving it to the person who understands the Night Horror better.
Actually, I've always had doubts about the true purpose of this staff. But for me, defeating ethereals was never the goal. I wanted to understand them.
Right. You've always had a special interest in ethereals. I don't think I've asked before.
Ethereals. Some are born from the Hollow itself. Some of them feel like projections of who we are in the Hollow. I keep wondering, when someone is corrupted and becomes an ethereal, when they lose their sanity, if we see the Hollow as our enemy, then it's nearly invincible. No matter how strong you are. But if one day we could uncover all the secrets of the ethereals, or if the Hollow itself could answer us, we can't change what's already happened. But maybe we can still...
Maybe. But, Lucia, those are some big questions. Perhaps the...
Well, there's no way the two of us can figure out. So much has happened to, but I'm sure we can find out more about the chieftain and Kieran. Let's just follow Chestnut. Whether it's the It's showtime!
A little reward. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yeah, you were right, Lucia. He's close.
Sorry. I'll have to send you back to the Hollow.
Let's see you handle this. Let's see you handle this.
Ugh. I feel like there's an endless stream of ethereals heading this way.
Yep. They know exactly what they're after. If this keeps up, we're toast. We need to take out the amplifier now. Ice!
Well, well, well. The device is broken. Guess you'll have to pay me back for that, huh?
It's you.
As expected. So much for being close to the ethereals.
Kieran?
Oh, did I surprise you? Honestly, I was more surprised by you.
You mean the chieftain?
Yeah. I figured someone like him, sitting at the top for so long, would have caught the Night Horror's attention. But no.
Why?
Because he was just a coward. A few days ago, some higher-ups came looking for him. They made him an offer, but he turned it down on the spot. When I confronted him about, you are a hypocrite. Just...
You call us hypocrites, but you'll do whatever it takes to get what you want.
whatever it takes. After years of glorified legends, everyone forgets.
The Night Watcher's power was taken from the ethereals?
Well, well. Lucia didn't tell you? That our ancestors didn't just encounter the Night Horror by chance. They knew what it was capable of. They knew it could... But when the Night Horror and half the tribe turned into ethereals on the spot, the rest barely survived.
That's just another ancient rumor.
Stop lying to yourself. Do you...
Stop twisting the facts. Even if that story is true, it's got nothing to do with what's happening now.
We've spent our lives hiding in the shadows, shaped by traits we never asked for. Just when disaster hits, whether it's in the city or in the... Back when New Eridu was founded, public security declared all survivors had been... And us? We were still running for our lives. Caught between companion hollows, stumbling over the bodies... Lucia, don't...
Even if we were to leave all this behind, it shouldn't come at the
Who are you waiting for to come and uphold justice? Being seen as kin by the Ethereals, walking freely through the hollows. This is the Night Horror's blessing! If it means a better future for everyone.
But the price you're paying for that future, is it really your so-called gift? What is it you really want? A place for our tribe to survive?
Those sacrifices were just inevitable casualties. And besides, after the early trials, I finally found better test subjects.
Better test subjects?
Lucia, you're so full of yourself. But now, you're just a coward with a fancy stick. Putting on cheap... I couldn't care less whether you live or die.
What is it you're after? Chestnut?
Obviously both.
That staff was entrusted to me by the chieftain. After everything you've done, you still...
Oh, save the speech. I've heard it all, but you've never even dreamed of the Night Horror. The only reason you stumbled upon this rare hottie in the first place was because I slipped...
You treat our people with even less care and compassion than Nineveh does the Hornets. I don't believe a word you say.
You didn't really think that half-finished prototype you destroyed earlier was my... Not everyone can stand to see the Night Watcher's rare gift go to waste. My ally supports my reason, so hand them over. Your magic stick. The gullible little ethereal you tricked. If you surrender now, maybe I'll even spare you from getting torn up too badly.
Enemy target discovered. Guardian Mark III. This model is a specialized tactical mech.
Where are you going?
Reverse shockwave!
As foreshadowed.
Then! Explosive opening!
Sleep well.
Strawberry, this one's mine.
Wanna play a game? Are you ready for this? This is your last page. You will rest amidst the ice.
Drawn from countless legends, melodies, and dreams. Like a shadow. Ether curse.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy. Here we go.
Pretty, right?
Lucia, I'll face the enemy head on. Where are you going? Yep. Sleep well. Now, little cuties, crush them!
So, it looks like the staff didn't make you stronger. Why don't you give it back to me? I won't allow you to disgrace the relic of my ancestors!
Chestnut. I will never give the staff to you. Instead of using it to hurt people or treating it as a bargaining chip, I would rather use it to make new friends in the hollows! Go, little Hachi!
They are delusions? The real ethereals? You're a monster!
See? The hollow has answered my call. Maybe. But if you were really blessed by the night horror... No. What you underestimated was what you kept talking about. The gift. You always saw our abilities in the hollow as some kind of superior gift. And you see the city people as enemies who abandon us. And when it came down to it, you forgot that we've been acknowledged by the hollow and chose their machine instead.
I was only borrowing their power.
Most people see ethereals as enemies. But when you try to exploit their power and get burned by your own betrayal, it's hard to play the victim then, isn't it? When you spoke so passionately about our tribe's place in the world, I thought you understood that.
Are you defending the ethereals now?
Whoa! That is a wild take. And for the record, Lucia never stood by when ethereals were hurting people.
You see the Night Watcher's power as leverage or a weapon for revenge. I see it as a way to understand the world. I want to learn about ethereals because the hollow is their home. They're born there. They exist there. And they return there. I want to learn from them.
Not because you also want to find the night horror?
That's only part of it. I want to find it. To speak with it. To try and fix the situation we're in. But that doesn't mean I'll stop trying to understand the other ethereals along the way.
Wait, what about Chestnut? There's still so much...
Chestnut... You never said who your ally was, but I'm guessing they are...
That's right. I won't lie. I did promise my ally I'd bring back an So, stay with her, wait for them to find her, and watch as she's dissected, destroyed?
No need for threats. People like us. Strange. Sometimes invisible to others. If we don't live among our... Thankfully, I met my friends. Friends with...
Sounds familiar. Who said that again? Wait, what?
Friends. You mean the kind of friend who sends 2 messages in the morning when they wake up, then leaves you unread all day until finally reply.
Hey, are you night blind or just stuck in your own little bubble? I'm Lucia's friend, and I'm standing right here. I stayed up way...
See? Staying close doesn't mean you have to talk to each other all the time. We live in now. Before I say my proper goodbye to one of my best friends, that ether amplifier of yours, what are its side effects?
What?
Right before I summoned the brave little hotties, I felt in this area, only that amplifier could have caused something like that.
You think that machine summoned those? It's impossible. You've destroyed that thing completely. And maybe it's time you face it. You're just...
Look, I understand that you're out of options and brain cells, but can we please stop with that word already?
Freak! Okay. It's like something only angsty teenagers would say. Hear it one too many times, and it feels like getting brushed by Sordidus's tentacles. Anyway, I'm taking you to public security. Now... He's right. You'll be freer and safer if you stay away from me. Head for the deepest part of the hollow, as far as you can go. Be wary of humans the way they're wary of you. If we're lucky. Good girl, Chestnut. Go on. I will never forget you. I already miss you. I borrowed a vacant house from Monato so Kieran could stay there. The chieftain said someone will come pick him up, and that investigator who turned into an ethereal wasn't exactly a good person.
Great. I'm glad things have settled down. But I can't help thinking.
Yeah, we still don't know anything about Kieran's ally. There might still... It's unsettling.
Unsettling? That doesn't sound like you, Lucia. But either way, you're going to keep up with your research, right?
Of course. Even if I won't and I can't upload our videos or tell the world there's an ethereal in the hollow who can... Chestnut gave me the courage to keep going.
Progress. Oh, you mean the staff, right?
Yeah! You see, I don't know how it happened, but just now, through the staff, it felt like the hollow responded to me. The hollow said, "Let there be little hotties to help Lucia." And boom! They appeared! And helped me take down that big guy. All in all, I think it's something very, very memorable. And it's got tons of research potential. You see, if the hollow really let me communicate with little hotties, then maybe I could talk to the night horror too?
If you really could talk to the night horror.
If I ever got the chance, I'd ask, why did it give the Night Watchers the trait that makes ethereal see us as kin? Can our dreams stop leading us to madness? But I want more than asking questions. Maybe someday, everyone could hear the hollow respond, just like the first Night Watchers did. Maybe we could even communicate with it.
Wow, that answer is a long way off.
Yeah. Time for a break.
Although Lucia's always going on and on, like, we gotta be friends with ethereals, we can never quite follow her train of thought. But as her human friends, everyone really likes her. Plus, she's always so cheerful. So what's been weighing on her lately?
Oh, miss, I remember you.
Oh, you mean the
Yes!
Sure, go ahead. What do you want to...
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. Next question is... Oh no, I'm so sorry. But the material's already been reported as too hard by a lot of customers. If we make it any
Chestnut is... well, a big girl.
All right, and one last question. Has your pup shown any...
Not at all. She's quite a strong pup.
Wonderful. Thank you for shopping with us.
Lucia, are you done talking? Huh? What's with that look? Next time, don't call hotties puppies.
All right.
Canine thyrans aren't puppies either.
Yep. fierce canine Thyron or bulky hottie. Either way, not your average little pup.
All right. Back on topic.
Congrats, Lucia. Your post is blowing up. At first I thought it was because everyone was suddenly interested in debating why Trinocs have such pointy heads.
Don't mention it. I put so much effort into my serious, well-thought-out research posts. But everyone just wants Chestnut's adventure stories. Some even asked when Chestnut will dive through the fissure into Hollow Zero, punch the Hornets, kick Nineveh, and reach the peak of ethereal life.
Lucia, we all know you miss Chestnut, but...
But a Hattie's front legs are built more like a real canine's, not a cat's. I mean, they can't punch hornets, and its back legs can't really...
Wait. This is what you've been stressing over?
Well, not exactly. Actually, Belle, there's something else I wanted to talk to you about. Things are mostly settled now. Kieran's been turned over to public security. But when I asked the chieftain, even he had no clue why I was able to summon an actual Hati using just the staff and a notebook. If it wasn't just the staff, then maybe the little Hatis appeared because the Night Horror was watching me again. Do you think the Night Horror might not be an ethereal at all?
I trust your judgment. But aside from ethereals, the only other beings we've seen born from the Hollow are...
It gave the Night Watchers the traits that make ethereals mistake us for kin. It can enter our dreams and lead us into the Hollows. It even foreshadowed my farewell with Chestnut. But I still know far too little about the Hollows. At least I can restart the research I put on hold. So, who's coming with me into the Hollow to see if an Avaris actually bonks its horn when it rolls over?